It's funny, like we all play inauthentically sometimes. Like we all have those moments where we're like, oh shit, if I tell them this thing, they're gonna like me less. And that's fine until it's not. Like it's fine until it hurts, until we pay for it, until it costs us our aliveness. Like it's fine until it costs us too much. But I pay that cost when I compromise my authenticity for fear of losing attachment. So basically, if you're tired of paying with your aliveness, of paying for your inauthenticity, of paying for compromising yourself just for love and attachment and connection and validation, and that's where I come in to try to help people pay less of that cost. I work as a connection coach. And so what that means is I'm helping people get in touch with that inner voice, that thing that tells us, and often it speaks in really punchy language. It's just like, give me more of this, give me less of this, get me further from this. I want more, I want to go towards this. And I help people to hear that voice, hold it with compassion, and then translate it into building the life they want. And so that might mean saying no if you don't want to go get coffee with your friend, or it might mean expressing to a partner either tremendous satisfaction and a desire to move forward or dissatisfaction and a desire for something to change. But it's anyone who can be like, huh, I'm not quite being my full self. I'm kind of faking it. I'm kind of faking it just so I fit in or just so I don't rock the boat. It's anyone who feels stuck or like obligated or guilty about the way they live their life. It's anyone who feels like they have to do things rather than get to. Um, it could be people who have done all the right things that they were supposed to do, and yet they feel maybe dissatisfied or like is this it? Might be the question that arises in them. And often it manifests in various ways. It might be that they're losing sleep. It might be that they're experiencing pain. It might experiencing be that they experience tremendous boredom or anger or like upsetness at some of the smallest things. And maybe we can figure out that it's actually safe for you to be you, that you actually get to be you. The world will probably still like you. In fact, pretty certain it will, because love is unconditional. I just listen really, really well and work really, really hard to truly be with someone. I'm really connected to these eyes being the only lens through which I see the world, but I use them to see someone else's world and then just share what I see. It's like I'm pretty connected to myself, so I use myself as that mirror or that metric or that barometer for someone else's truth. So someone might say something and I might eventually just be like, hmm, is that true? Because in my body, it feels like that's not quite true. So I use my connection to myself to reflect for someone else how their experience, how I perceive their experience. What it really does effectively is it helps people cut through the noise of their own story. So someone says like, well, I did this and it's supposed to be this way, or people told me to do this. And by using my own barometer, that can be like, huh, is that true? It helps them to cut through the noise of that obligation or that shared story or that shared narrative. I'm a human. I get angry, I get sad, I get lonely, I desire connection. Like, I am very, very human. I'm just really in touch with all of those experiences. And I see them for what they are, experiences. You know, they don't have to be the things that drive you. My fear of disconnection does not drive me to compromise myself. And I'm scared. I'm scared sometimes that I'll be alone. I'm scared sometimes that I won't have friends. Like, and it hasn't happened yet, but it doesn't change the fear from coming up. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.